Hello everyone, Broken Bench here, and I know today's a bit of a long one. This does kind of start out weird. It is Red Dead, but we are just using these clips as a transition, kind of. We do start out the game in the mountains with our girl Copper. Copper is the horse that we're going to be keeping throughout the entirety of this video. Today is a challenge video. It is to play a Wild West themed pack while keeping horse on your team at all times. You can also use pony, but I really wanted to challenge myself by keeping a horse. And this pack is kind of set up for a like a summon build. You see we have Budgie, which is kind of like, it's like our first summon pet of the pack. We do take a win on turn 2, so we get the frog level, and then we hit Ox, which we are going to take. Probably the best pet that you can have while running this challenge, I guess, because you know it's a melon that you can get and kind of free scaling in battle. You see, he gets a free little one attack. Didn't really hope this turn, but you know, the Ox will be a huge carry unit for us. And so we just halfway level the Budgie. That's what we're looking for. We buy the Peach on the Ox, and then we just bring in another horse. Albino Squirrel is really good because it's like kind of one of my main buy sells in this pack for food. Because I have rabbit in this pack, you just buy sell on the albino squirrel, get your discounted food, buy them, get health on the rabbit. Beautiful combo. But we take the frog cell for more stats on the horse, and then we get our albino squirrel cell. We get a free pill, and then we also pick up Hawk, and here we find our rabbit. So yeah. Hawk, I didn't really have a lot of snipers in this pack. I think it was just Hawk and Crocodile, yeah. And then I think Parrot might have been in the pack. I'm not sure. But yeah, we go ahead and take our rabbit, and one of the best foods to take with rabbit is lettuce. But of course we don't hit it, so we're just going to look for tier 4s to bring in and hopefully buff with the rabbit that way. And 1 HP breakpoint to beat the Mantis team. So we're sitting at 4 hearts, 3 trophies. Here we find Falcon, which is another great pet that you can have in this pack because it's a summon pet, and you know, you can just buff it with the rabbit, and it's another carry unit for the team. Here we get the turtle, and one little thing, I don't know if anybody's going to be triggered by it or whatever, but there will be gunshots anytime an animal is killed, because we are going hunting in the Wild West. It's going to be like a revolver, like that type of thing. And so we get the turtle kill, gunshot goes off, and then we just pick up the skunk. We get the Falcon level up, I believe, next turn. Here we face a double croc team, so our horse sadly dies. And then we are able to pull the sheep, but because we didn't have a horse, they don't get buffed. But we still take a draw, which is fine. I think it was a draw. And so we find black bear and lion. You may be wondering why lion is in the pack. You can find a lion within Red Dead, so that's why he's in here. But we do take grizzly bear, and these 4 back pets are like a great synergy, because the horse will buff the summons off the falcon, and then with the falcon giving us more summons, it will give us more grizzly bear triggers. And then the ox is there just for the melon. And so we get carrot, we feed a carrot to our horse, take the horse level up, and we hit cat, which is perfect for us. You know, it's the best scaler that we can have. I think the only other ones are like poodle and what's it called? Siberian Husky. Sadly, we run into a fairy ball team, so we lose, and they actually summon another fairy armadillo, and we hit 3 cows in shop and a chicken leg. So we're about to boost our stats gnarly right now. And if we go ahead and just take the cow level, you see there's poodle, like I said. Yeah, it will be the other scaler that we bring in after we're done with the cow, I believe. Now this one shows a really cool interaction. We knock out the cuckoo with the falcon, and then it summons a bunch of cuckoo chicks, which gives us another grizzly bear trigger. Pretty cool, but we just keep going with the stats, find another chicken leg, and then we finally take the cow. We find another cow. We go ahead and just take some celery. We want that that bear to be alive in the back. I think it'll survive. Yeah, 3 croc snipes. Here we face Yoguru doing the vulture guy, doing a more flea guy things, as Grounded would say. We are able to take a win with, you know, the wild team. This is just in standard customs, if you were wondering. But yeah, we take the cow, the milk on the falcon, just really stat it up, and then we go ahead and just take a pair. We really want this bear to survive. But yeah, it should survive 3 croc hits. I don't know if I said that earlier, but it should. Huge centipede team. Ooh, with fire pups. But because of our falcon stats, we are able to take a win. Huge grizzly bear in the back. Just absolutely massive. And we do some more turtle hunting. This time we get a snapping turtle. And then we just take our poodle and then the peach, just to give our horse a little snack. The poodle is a great scaler for this team because, you know, all our pets are different tiers. But another cool interaction, this Brahma chicken gives our falcon a 2/2 permanent attack this battle. And because of the horse, we're able to win. And so we get chocolate on the grizzly bear. I'm just gonna take a stew, and then another chocolate onto the cow for some chocolate milk onto the falcon. 6 attack. Maybe it'll make a difference. We'll see. So the skewer breaks middle melon, and then we just get I don't know what to call that thing. Then we get an octopus, which takes out the chimera, and then grizzly bear deals with the rest of the team, and then our falcon's just able to get enough. Yeah, and so we win. On to the second game. So me and Copper go ahead and ride down south to the town called Armadillo. Here, we're going to make sure that our horse is well fed and taken care of. So yeah, we get a nice early fish level. Of course, we're not going to take it right now, but still nice that we got fish on. Yeah, we got a lot of fish. And so first round we take a win, and we find a second horse. Go ahead, take the fish. Positioning. Yeah, we put bigger attack horse at the front. Bigger attack fish at the front. We get a horse level and a fish level next turn. Let's see, do these breakpoints? They don't do anything because we have spook. Yep. And so we lose, but that's okay. It's just 1 and 5 right now because of the we get our heart back. And so we go ahead and take the horse level. We hit ox, like I said, carry unit for this pack. Take the fish level. We hit weasel. We run a three squad for the moment because, you know, the fish has decent stats. We didn't really want to sell it. And we win. They did have a bat. I did have weakness on my horse, but didn't really matter. Buy the weasel, and then we just get another peach. Make sure our horse, like I said, we're gonna make sure Copper is well fed this game while we're in Armadillo. Sorry. Decent break points. 1 HP win. Yeah. 3 hearts, or 3 trophies. 5 hearts, sorry. We get... Let's see, we're going to pick up... sheep. We're going to pick up the sheep, yes. And then... another weasel, maybe? No, another horse. And then we freeze the weasel. Yeah, so we find a third horse. So we're actually going to have a level 3 horse this game. Big Pentagonian Mara at the front. Ram's able to trade. Drop air attacks. And because of, we're keeping Copper well fed, she gives us the draw. We get another horse, but, we can't really take that one. So, level 3 horse. Freeze the pill. Go ahead and just onto the ram, or not the ram, but the sheep, and then we pick up another ox. The skunk isn't going to be staying long. It's probably going to be like 1 round and then gone. We had horrible positioning right here because their kangaroo just gets bigger than our horse, and so we lose. We go ahead and take weasel half level, ox half level, and then we pick up Siamese. Siamese wasn't originally in the pack, but as I was playing the game, I found, domesticated cats, so I was like, maybe I should just put cats in the pack. And so here we are. It is a great scaler, because, you can either do attack scaling, or you can get attack and health scaling. So, but you do have to have, discounted food in your shop. So, me having albino squirrel, and I think that's all of them. But yeah, so we sold our Siamese earlier, but we go ahead and just pick up another one since we have a discounted pill and shop. When I have the Siamese, that's mostly what I'm doing is just freezing pills to have. Because, it's discounted, it's already discounted. And so we get basically a free buff for having just a pill in the shop. And so, we find cat. So we go ahead and just sell our Siamese cat. And then we just get some attack onto our ox. And then we freeze a turtle, hoping to get melon onto the turtle, or not the turtle, the horse. We're trying to get melon on Copper. Weakness gets covered up, but then it just gets reapplied. So we take another loss. 4 trophies, 2 hearts now. Don't count us out yet. We still got, a long ride ahead of us. We go ahead and take chocolate onto the cow to get some more attack onto the ox. I know it's a bit of a weird one, but yeah, it's a lot of attack scaling. And so we already have a level 2 cow. No waffle in the pack, but we are going to be hitting cows so that we can get a lot of stats going out. And so with the cow being level 2 now, we are able to take a win. We're able to take a win there. And so we get celery for a 12 HP gain onto the ox. And then we pick up double cat so that one milk gets the double boost. And then we get, one gets a triple boost and the other gets a double boost. And so yeah, we pick up the poodle for more scaling. And we did feed Copper. Like I said, you know, she's going to be well fed this game. Rhino, what's that called? Rockhopper, Penguin, or Parrot team. But because of Copper's massive stats, we are able to win there. And so we find a pair. Go ahead and just put it onto the ox. And then we get a chicken leg. Go ahead, feed that to the ox too. We have a cow in shop. We also have chocolate for the cat. We're going to level that up so we can get double bonus onto our milks. Really cool Anubis team. It's Blackneck, Stilt, and Nurse Shark. So you have, like, you're gaining just enough trumpets that you need for the Nurse Shark to go off because of the oyster mushroom on the Blackneck Stilt. We take lettuce for a little bit of scaling on our poodle and cat, and then we just boost our big boys, well, big boy and girl, with the milks. I think I'm gonna call this ox Welvin. Yes, Welvin, that's its name. Welvin and Copper, the carry units of this entire video. So we hit poodle level up, and I believe, yeah, we hit cow level up, and so we're just going to boost the cow. So now we have big old Betsy, and we freeze another cow just in case we want to sell the poodle for more food scaling. But I think the poodle scaling, you know, our whole team is still good. Like I said, well-fed livestock, beautiful wins. And so we take the chicken leg onto the cat by the steak on the horse, and then just stew for everybody. And then poodle gives us more scaling. If we had 10 more attack, no, 5 more attack, we would have taken out that behemoth. But our stats are huge, so we are able to take a win. And so after that, after Copper is nice and well fed, we go ahead and just ride off into the desert. And so with us being further down south, you know, in the desert, we find a bit more different animals. That being said, as this went on, you know, me trying to get wins in this pack, I tweaked the pack as much as I could. Positioning is horrible for us. If we had horse in the back, we would have been fine, but I was playing around Troubadour's pig at the moment. But yeah, as this was going on, I was tweaking the pack to my liking, you know, putting in different units. I don't think we had pigeon and possum in before, but I also put in snake, farmer dog, chicken. I think I got rid of pelican. Didn't really have strawberry anymore. Like, I had sparrow at one point, but never did it again. And so we just take radish onto the chipmunk, hoping for tabby cat, because tabby cat was a great way for me to use like that health at the beginning for tempo or whatever. We face a bunch of budgies, so we're not going to win. They have a lot of popcorn. But yeah, as this was going on, I kept tweaking the pack to be a bit stronger each time. And so I finally realized that, maybe the food teams are the way to go. Beforehand, I had never taken the cardinal, but in this game, it is going to be a cardinal run. It is another cardinal Siamese, but it's probably like the best we could have gotten. Nice little win there because of the possum stats. Could have also won with the faint bread, but good thing our possum was nice and statted up. Go ahead, just take some health onto the horse. We hit rabbit level, we hit rabbit and squirrel after the level up. And so you saw we freezed a lettuce there. Great way of scaling your pets. We hit groundhog off of the faint bread, which allows us to get a win because of the trumpets. And so we're sitting at 2 and 4 hearts. Yeah, so we find our cardinal. Go ahead and just sell the possum. I don't think we're gonna take the Bigfoot. No, we do not. We hit another cardinal, ox, and rabbit, but we don't take any of those. We are looking for Siamese next turn, since it pairs perfectly with the cardinal. And Tabby Cat's just giving us some nice health, and so we're able to trade with the beaver and the cardinal, and then Copper wins it for us because of her nice health. And so we find a turtle and a chicken. So I think we pilled the turtle onto the rabbit, and then we go ahead and just pick up the chicken. It'll buff our future shop pets, because that's all we're looking for is pets in the future. We aren't keeping the squirrel. We are going to keep the rabbit, hence why we put the melon onto it. Perfect break points from the squirrel. Nice egg hit. Nice health trade on the crow with the horse there. And so we find our Siamese. We go ahead and just buy the can. Could have bought it before I bought the Siamese, but that's okay. Yeah, we face a huge mantis team. They have leech plus firefly. We don't have enough stats to take out their unit, so we take a loss. 4 trophies, 3 hearts now, but we're still fine. We hit double Siberian Husky, but we go ahead and take Eagle Owl. A great unit to hit on level up because it starts its scaling now, basically, because the Eagle Owl, it improves how much stats it has, or it gives, based on how many battles it's been in. And so with us getting it on turn 9, it is the earliest, besides Griffin Toy, it's the earliest that we can start buffing the Eagle Owl. And so we get Radish onto the Eagle Owl. We want good equipment on it. They can either hit like popcorn, steak, or melon. It does hit steak here, but with our melon on the rabbit, we are able to take a win. Our cardinal has huge health in the back because every time it's taken a perk, it's been getting buffed by our rabbit. And so we're gonna start buffing the horse up with our Siamese. Get a stake on it. Just, it's a 27 damage attack, so we have decent health but not a lot of attack. looks like somebody's setting up for tardigrade plus seagull, but we are able to take a win because, you know, they weren't fully set up. And so we finally start getting our melons, and we can put it onto the eagle owl, just get a chicken leg, and then we hit lollipop, because like I said, each turn we're getting 2 health on the cardinal, and so, you know, the lollipop's actually pretty decent since it has higher attack now. And our eagle owl is giving +3/+3 now, I think. Gonna be 4/4 next turn. But we do want to hit it to level 2, and so we're just buying food for our units. We do want them nice and strong so that they can survive, to be able to be buffed from the eagle owl. An eel team with manticore and bat, doorhead ant, but we have enough stats to be able to get through, and so we're sitting pretty nice right now. We get a pair on the eagle owl, take the Siamese. It is like one of our main scalers, so we do want it to hit level 3. We'll be getting 6/6 each turn, you know, spread out though. Huge buffalo team with double real velo and coconuts, so we were not getting through that. They also had double level 3 dolphin, which took out our cardinal in the back, which is surprising, so we put a celery on it. Hilarious. We get our level up on eagle owl, level up on the Siamese, and so the eagle owl should be giving us some nice stats next turn. Not this turn, we didn't level up this turn. Huge flea team plus Leviathan, just enough to be able to draw. Beautiful. And so we'll be able to get the eagle owl level up this turn. And since turn 9, it's turn 16, it should be giving 14/14 in battle now. And now we just have a full team of melons besides our steak on the Siamese, and then we put cardinal in second position. It finally has, you know, like really good stats, not really imbalanced or whatever. Scorpion goes straight through it, but Copper has huge stats, so she's able to get us the win. 9 trophies now. And so, what are we looking for? Lollipop on Siamese, and then celery. We just wanted, I guess, decent stats on it. It's 50 damage, 50 attack at the beginning if they don't have a perk. Oh, they have melon, but we just blast right through it. It's a great one team, but Copper got turned into a rock. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed the build. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. I know it's a long one, but we'll see you next time. And here I ride out. Peace, guys.